Hello everyone. So this is my next video on the print function in Python, which is the most important function in Python programming. So this video will tell you everything about this print function in Python. I will also be telling you about how to apply this print function to your code, and I will be showing you the practical also of all the parameters of this print function that you can pass in this function. So let us start this video, and I hope you will understand everything about print function after listening to this video. So Python's print function is used to display output on the console. What is console? Console here means the screen where you can see or read the output. It is a built-in function. Built-in function means its definition is already created by the developers of Python, and its definition is already stored in the libraries of Python. That is simple to use and widely used in programming. So it is very simple to use this function because it is a built-in function. We don't have to write the code for this function. We can just start using this function by calling it directly because its definition is already stored in the libraries of Python, and it is widely used in the programming. So when we talk about the syntax of this print function, the basic syntax of the print function in Python is first you have to write print, and then you have either you can give the list of objects, or you can give a set, that is equal to, you can give the separator, or you can give the end parameters, or you can give the file parameters, or you can give the flush parameters. So we are going to use all these things, and I will be showing you how to use all these parameters in this print function. So let us first understand what are these parameters. Objects are the value or the values to be displayed. So whatever we write inside this parenthesis of the print function are called as the object, and it is already displayed on the console. Step, it is an optional. This is called a separator, and it is used between the objects. It is a space by default. If you are not giving any set parameter here in the print function, then by default a space is included between every object of the print function. End is again an optional parameter, string appended after the last object. Okay, so actually this end will give you the string that you are going to append at the last object. That is, after the last object, what will happen, what will be appended. So if you are not giving any end value, then it is a new line, that is /n by default. Okay, every time you are printing two values with a print function, so both the output will be displayed on the new line. I will be showing you one by one how all these things will be done through the code also. Then the next parameter that we can pass to the print function is the file, which is again optional parameter. A file-like object to which the output is directed. So if we want the output of the object to not be displayed on the console, we can redirect it to a file. So it's default to the console. If we are not providing any file option, the default printing output will be printed to the console. Flush parameter is also optional parameter. It is set to true. Python will forcibly flush the stream. So whatever stream we are passing in the print function, it will be automatically flushed from the Python. So these are some of the basic examples. So let us look at these examples one by one. In the first example, the code that we are going to write is print, and inside this parenthesis of print, in the double quotes, we are going to pass hello world. Whatever we are going to pass between this double quotes, will be printed as it is on the console. It will change nothing. If we have written a capital H, it will be printing capital H. If we have written a comma here and we have given a space here, it will be printed in the same way. So whatever is written between these double quotes, it will be printed as it is on the console window. So here, as I have told you, the output will be hello world, like this. Whatever is written in between these double quotes, it will be printed as an output. So let me show you how this works and how it is printed as an output. So this is the Python editor. I am using PyCharm to show you this Python code. I am using PyCharm. You can download this. It is open source. It is freely downloadable. So when you will open a project here, okay, so this is the first file that I have created here, first execution.py. A Python file always have an extension of .py. Looking at this extension, you can say that it is a Python file. Here I have written here print, and in the single quotes or in the double quotes, you can use single quotes also, you can use double quotes also inside this print, and I have written here hello from Khushbu. And see, now let us run this file. So this is best part of the editor, using editor, is that you are just a click away from doing the various functionalities. So this type of symbol here, you can see here, is used to run the output or run the code. So you can see here, as soon as I have clicked here, output screen has been displayed here, and hello from Khushbu as it is displayed here. So this is how the print function, the very basic print function of the Python works. Now let me show you that you, instead of double quotes, you can also use single quotes inside this print function. See, if I am writing single quotes also, hello from Khushbu, to single quotes. Again, I am running this program, and see, from the single quotes also and between the double quotes also, your print function will work the same. So this is how we can use the print function in the simplest form. This is called as object. Hello is called as the first object from Khushbu. This is called as an object that we have passed as a parameter inside this print function. So whatever object we are passing here is printed as it is on the console window. This window is called as the console window. Now let us look at the next example, and it is, yes, this example. If I have given a value to a variable and then I print the value of the variable, so the value of the variable will also be printed. Let us see how. So now in my next statement, I have defined a variable x here. Okay, the name of the variable is x, and I have defined a value 10 to the variable. Now here you can see here that I have already told you in my previous videos that Python is a dynamically typed language. That means you do not have to show which type of value this variable can store. It can store any type of value. It is decided at the runtime. So if I have given a value 10 here, this variable is automatically created by the Python as a integer. Now I have print the value of x is comma and then x. If I am writing a name of the variable outside this double quotes, the value of this variable will be printed. Always remember, if it is outside this double quote, if any variable is outside the double quote, then the value of the variable will be created or printed. Okay. So let us run this program and see the value of x is 10 is printed or not. So you can see in the output the value of x is 10 is printed here. So this is one more way in how we can use the print function. Now let me show you, if I put this x inside this double quote, what will happen. So if I have put x inside this double quote, okay, then x will be printed, not the value of x. Let us run it again. And you can see here now it is just printing the same thing, whatever we are written here. If we want the value to be printed, we have to move it outside this double quote, like this. And again I'm running it, and you can see here. So this is the second type of usage for the print function. Now let us see how we can use the separators and AND in the print function. So let me first copy the code so that I can show you fast. So this is the code here, where I have written here print apple, banana, cherry. Okay, and then after this I have put a separator here. So separator between all these things is comma. So let me first show you without separator how it is going to print. So if I have written here like this, apple, banana, cherry, and I'm running this code, so you can see here apple space banana space cherry is printed here. Now let us look at with a separator. So I have written here a parameter, optional parameter separator, and I have put the separator as a comma here. Okay. Now I'm again running this code, and you can see here now apple, comma, banana, comma, cherry. So separate whatever value I'm giving here in the separator. If instead of comma, suppose I am putting an exclamation mark here, so an exclamation mark will be added between these three objects. See. So this is how you can use the parameter separator of the print function. Let us move to the next example where we are going to use the end parameter. So I'm showing you with the practical everything so that you will have the better understanding of everything. So here I have written here hello, and in the end parameter I have written here space. Let us first look at without any parameter, end parameter. So let us now run this program again. Print hello, print world. And you can see here hello and world both are printed in separate lines, because by default if you are not giving any end parameter, it is the new line. Okay. Now let me give end parameter as a space. Okay. Now it will not change the line, it will give a space and print the word. So yes, you can see now it is printed in the same line. With the end parameter, I have changed it from the default value /n, that is new line, to the space. I hope you are understanding the concept of print function. Now we are looking at the last parameter of this print function, where we are going to see about how the output of a print function is copied not to the console but to a file. So this is the code to show this example. Now here f is a variable, and in this variable I have opened an output.txt file. Okay, and I have written a write command into this file. And then I have written here the print statement. This text is saved in a file. And which file? File is equal to f. So this is the file parameter I am using here, that this particular output of the print function will not be displayed on the console, but it will be copied in a file named f, in a variable f which is of the file type. And then we have opened this file, so we also have to close this file. Now let us run this code, and we can see here nothing is printed here. Okay, so where is this output gone? So you can see here an output.txt file is created here. When I open this file here, this text is saved in a file. It came here. Let us change the content of this file. Hello from print function. So now I have changed the content and I'm running it again. And again, when I look at this file, so you can see here hello from print function. So whatever I am printing in the print function will be copied to a text file. Okay, now the output of the print function will go to a text file. So I hope you have understand the use of this also. So looking at all these basic examples, the print function in Python is useful for displaying output during the script execution. It offers customization options with separators, ending characters, output redirection, and much more. Understanding everything about the print function enables effective communication and debugging while decoding. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial on print function in Python. I hope now you have a better understanding of Python's print function, which is a very important function with its applications and usage. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is my YouTube handle, www.youtube.com/@Khushbu11tech. Thank you so much.